Hi Sushmita, it's very good to see you.
Very good to see you and your new look.
Yes,
It's suiting you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I just want to ask you, क्या कहना चाहेंगे collection? Whenever you've seen through all the paintings, so what is your initial reaction about the paintings?
You know, like many of us, I know for years I've been very fond of art. I've always seen and explored new artists with new gifts, and मुझे art से बड़ा लगाव इसलिए भी है कि just like cinema, it has a way of imitating life and being drawn from life, especially with an artist like John Fernandes. He was a realistic form of an artist. He chose this form. Everything was about realism. He had actual models posing for him at a time when fine art was more, modern art was taking birth in the fine art space. He did both fine art and commercial art. But tonight what is really, really special is ये कि यहाँ पर एक love story है. एक ऐसी love story जो मुझे बहुत गर्व होता है कहते हुए कि ये मेरे देश में हुआ, हमारे लोगों के बीच हुआ. ये जो आर्ट का एक इंटरप्रिटेशन है, आर्टिस्ट कहीं होते हैं, उनके एक्सप्रेशन कहीं होते हैं, बहुत गिफ्टेड लोग हमारे बीचों बीच रहे हैं दुनिया भर. But when I got the literature for today's exhibition and when I got to know the love story of John and Agnes, they were like a team. उन्होंने हर चीज़ एक दूसरे को बगैर कहे सिर्फ समझ कर किया है. It's almost like she says, art was John's first love. I was his second. बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो who make peace with that as a concept. They built a home and a world where till his last day, through all his accomplishments, he told Agnes to do three things, amongst many other, but the three that I know of. First was that she should hold this exhibition in Jahangir Art Gallery because in 1991 he started his first solo exhibition right here. And today I feel privileged कि उन्होंने मुझे बुलाया है for this moment where she's keeping her promise to her loved husband and a great, great artist. I am extremely humbled and very touched that you thought of me. I am very, very happy that I'm here to be a part of that.
So are we.
No, and I hope there's more romance like that, where you explore life, where you go through whatever it is that you experience and you remember that there is a togetherness, like she says, a soulmate.
Yes.
मुझे मेरा soulmate मिल गया. अब ऐसे romance को सुन के मैं single हूँ. Obviously, because you keep inspiring to find that it thing, the je ne sais quoi factor. But it's lovely to have you all here.
आपको पेंटिंग करना पसंद है?
जी?
आपको पेंटिंग करना पसंद है?
हाँ, मैं इनफैक्ट पिकासो जी का एक रूप हूँ. मैं बच्चों की तरह पेंट करती हूँ, which is why I loved his watercolors. Oil तो patience है ही नहीं मुझ में कि oil dry होगा फिर second layer आएगा, ये सब नहीं होता मुझसे. लेकिन watercolors I love, mixed medium I love, and when I'm very inspired, I make something. I start कि मैं आज I will make Ma Durga's eyes, for instance, and they end up becoming Buddha. They just come out the way they want. So no, I'm not a trained artist, but I have great love for art. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर हम में कुछ चीज़ें छुपी हो जो हमारी खूबी हो, if you really take a pen to paper also and doodle with it, you'll be amazed what you can create with it sometimes in a moment of being completely inspired. So yeah, I love art. Very fond of it.
Ma'am, what was that thought you spread the love?
Sorry?
What was that thought to make this painting and all?
What was the thought of?
Yeah, to make this painting.
One second, let me ask. You are John's inspiration, you are his muse. How does it feel reliving his memories here today at this exhibition?
Actually, reliving in the exhibition, I relive John. He lives in my heart and soul and in his art. Yeah.
Center.
Yeah.
Say.
See, you asked me a question saying how
How do you feel reliving John's memories here today at this exhibition?
I feel great, of course, but actually John is in my heart and soul, and he lives in his art. Every day I see him in the morning, afternoon, night.
House.
It's not necessary that I should have an exhibition to relive. I relive every moment of the day.
That's special.
Sushmita, as you said,
Yeah.
you love art. So I want to ask you, how important is art in a person's life? Like,
Yeah.
you have paintings at your place also, where you're a vivid art form.
Oh yeah. मेरे घर में अब दीवारें नहीं बची हैं जहाँ पर मैं एक और पेंटिंग टांग सकूँ. It's packed. So I have a beautiful temple at home. और टेम्पल के दरवाजे के बाहर भी there is just one wall, and that wall is also packed with some 7 beautiful rishis. I wanted the Sapta Rishi outside, तो वहाँ पे भी जगह नहीं है. So that would have probably been the only wall where there was still scope, but वहाँ भी नहीं है. I just feel like I love depth, the way people look at a window and they look out at a view and they see depth. Sometimes when you look at a painting and you revisit that painting again, you keep seeing new things. Yeah, every time it has it. So जब mood अच्छा होता है तो वो painting बहुत खूबसूरत लगती है. फिर mood खराब होता है तो वही painting में कुछ और ही नजर आने लगता है. So I think it's really about, इसीलिए हम बच्चों को भी कहते हैं बचपन में कि हर चीज़ के लिए everyone gives them crayon and a piece of paper, because you can bring that imagination and that world with a view, which is so important for the good health of your heart, of your spirit. They truly are a window of your soul. There is a way that art expresses itself. I'm not a connoisseur, तो मुझे इतना नहीं पता कि इसमें बारीकियों में क्या खूबियाँ हैं. But I get the feeling. When I look at a painting, I get the feeling. And I think that to me is absolutely fabulous form of art.
Right. Okay, now हम फिल्मों की अगर बात करें, Sushmita, like, have you seen any of the recent films? Many of the films like Dear Zindagi have done that. So which was the last Bollywood film that you saw?
I saw Dear Zindagi.
Okay.
Was the last film I saw.
Right.
And fabulous performances. I think Indian cinema over the last 1 decade is started coming of age. It's beautiful to see commercial actors and non-commercial actors coming in, kind of crossing over so comfortably. Directors risking scripts that were typically not considered commercial, making films without singing and dancing, unheard of from the film industry. We knew it to be. This is a great time to be a technician in the film industry, or an actor, director, cinematographer, doesn't matter. Any creative field attached to the Indian cinema today. Very exciting times, and I can't wait for the world to wake up to our kind of films, because for a very long time हम ऐसी फिल्में बनाते थे जो हमें सिर्फ अच्छी लगती थी, बाकी दुनिया को सिर्फ म्यूजिकल लगती थी कि अच्छा it's a musical drama, musical romantic film. But now we have a script, we have screenplays, we have a beginning, middle and an end, the way scripts are written today. It's excellent for us.
Guys, और हम आपको कब देखेंगे? Is my last question. Like always, because we all miss you on screen. I'm sure everyone misses you.
This I always say is my God's greatest gift to me, that despite my very limited work, done 35 films in 13, 14 years, this has been my greatest turning, is that my audiences and people such as yourself have always made me feel like you need to come back, we miss you. And so the little pressure does come up that I don't want to come back and disappoint you. I much rather wait and now come back with something that you say, Sush, now that's what we're talking about. That's taking a little bit of time, but I promise you I'm not going anywhere till I give you that.
Awesome.
Once again, coming back to the exhibition,
Thank you.
how difficult was it to choose the paintings here, since all these works are so beautiful?
You go first.
Okay. Actually, you'll have all seen that John's works are one more beautiful than the other. So it was really a difficult task choosing the paintings. It was like searching, for the good ones, like searching a needle in a haystack. It was that difficult. But it took us a while, and in the end we came up with a show. And there you see the work.
Beautiful.
See, as you look at John's works, each one of his paintings are, as she said, one better than the other. So it's for us to decide now which is better for us. But there's not even one painting which you look which will say it's not good. So it becomes very, very hard to choose the top and then go down or whatever. So this is like his top works, you see, and as you look around, there's beauty in each and every piece of work which you see here. So for me, it's it takes a lot of time to do this effort to put all these paintings here, but you know, John's work is such that you will find your pieces which you like and which you want to rate as your top, and then, you know, the next and next and next. So it's a long process, but it's really fun doing it, and finally this is what we have.
Excellent job, very nice.
Okay, Sushmita, last question आपसे, आपको कौन सा सबसे favorite कोई if you have to pick one,
हाँ.
so which was the one which like you
Well,
really
that
liked?
won't be fair because it's very. That will not be fair because because it's very different. There are no two pieces here जहाँ पर आप देखकर कहेंगे they are so similar or they have the same feeling or the same vibe. But I have to say the one that had me stumped, like I stopped, was this one, the Speaking Eyes. It was just something about the strokes. You know, हम जब साड़ी बांधते हैं तो उसकी जो pleats गिरती हैं fabric की. To do that with just strokes of brushes so casually is beautiful. But those eyes, oh my God, those eyes. She's apparently right now a mum of 2. I was just asking, she's an actual model who posed for him. And she's in Switzerland, sorry.
Yes, she is.
She's in, do we know her name?
Rucha.
Rucha. So that is Rucha
Rucha Vaidya.
Vedya. And this is how amazing Agnes is. She remembers everyone's names, where they are,
Yes,
and
they're
what
in
they're
touch with
doing.
me, Sush.
And she's actually the muse for John, who also got him all of her students, because she's a teacher with the convent at that point. And they became further inspirations for him to paint. There she is. You have one live model right here. Come say hi. So one of them is here. I was so fascinated. That's her painting. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. There she is. John's painted her a few times. Right there. Okay, pan camera. How beautiful. I finally see the face of that beautiful man. You guys, thank you very, very much. It's really nice. Thank you. Come, let's take that for now. Okay, Nandini.
2 seconds में पेंटिंग कर
Yeah, ma'am. Higher is better, see? Low angles are very bad.
Hi. Yeah, ma'am.
I'm also giving up. Same angle.
John is not trying to paint you.
This will be etched in my memory forever.
Sushmita ma'am here. Ma'am here. Right. Right corner. Right. Sushmita ma'am right.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Right.
You have to open it.
open it.
Can I open it?
Yeah.
Oh, then how I take it? Will get spoiled now?
We'll pack it back for you.
Oh, she's going to pack it.
Okay, ready. Let's open. Who's calling me, Babu? इसको पकड़ेंगे तो हम खोलेंगे. There you go. Unveiling. But that is very, very sweet. The story of John and Lois.
I know me there.
So my love story is not good.
Yeah. No, and I know it by heart. I haven't been able to get over the simplicity. Very, very nice. Ready? Oh, perfect. Ta-da! No, let's unveil it properly. So we open it up from the back. And then we turn it around. Ready? 1. Hey, it says 30. Ready? Background score ready? So we turn it around. Ready?
Ma'am, you're right. Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am here. Ma'am, right में Ma'am, right full right. Yeah. थोड़ा सा नीचे ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Right.
Sorry. हाँ, sorry. अकेले नहीं आ रही ना?
Look, ma'am.
Ma'am, could both of you hold it, please?
Yes, please, both of us hold it.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Here. Ma'am.
Thank you guys. Look at her, man. I just love this face. She's
Gazing beyond.
perfect. So me actually, gazing beyond. Love it. Thank you so much. I will cherish it.
And this is the book for John's coffee table.
Oh, you did get that done as well?
Then that was his dream.
So when did you
One dream is 2014. Anupam Kher had come to
So you released it back in 2014? I thought those were still pending.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my God. Okay, someone help. Oh wow, look at that.
मैम क्या आप ये देखिए मैम मैम both of you please.
Oh wow, look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you very, very much. I wish you all the
सुधर भाई
Nandini, thank you for everything. It's nice meeting all of you and very nice.
राइट प्लीज ऑल ऑफ यू
Thank you.
And as far as my contribution is concerned, you see, I've curated the show, so which involves a lot of background work, right from planning the artworks we want to put, right from getting the invites out to people, the whole opening party, etc., dealing with the media. So there's a lot of effort put into each of these, a lot of detailing goes to plan a show of this size, because this is not a small show. As you can see, there's a lot of works here, and it's probably amongst his best shows as well, I would say. And there's a lot of small nitty-gritties which goes on behind the scenes to get it up to this level. I mean, what you see is the final event, you see. Now we just hope that my aim and Agnes's aim is to make sure that we are able to get his works out to the audience, so that the people who aspire to have his works can own them and have them in their houses, in their drawing rooms or in their offices. And that would be the real satisfaction, is to get it out there, because that's what an artist always wants. His paintings hang in the places of people's houses or offices, etc. So we just hope that... Oh, the planning starts long back. We do it in bits and pieces, and maybe some parts were worked on months ago, and then before the exhibition, the run-up 2 months before the real detailing starts, perfecting it, refining it, and it takes around that much time. And this time, though we were short in time, we are really about 2 weeks short of time. We hope we had the 2 weeks extra so we could reach out to more people. And we hope it gets out, the word gets out there, so that the people can really come and appreciate his work and own them, etc.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Actually, you asked me how do I relive I can't get that question actually. Memories, relive my memories. Actually, John is in my heart and in my soul. I don't need to have an exhibition to relive his memories, because every morning, afternoon, night, I see his works. So he is there with me every moment of the day. Actually, the idea of having an exhibition in Jahangir was always John's. One I had in 2008 in dedication after his death, and then I wanted to have actually a retrospective show, but it was not possible to get everyone's painting, so we had this one with his whole lot of works. Putting it together, it was a little difficult task, not little, a very difficult task, and it took us a while to search the paintings, because one is better than the other. But we did it, and now we can see it all on the walls.
So yes, especially I think it's given because you just said it. I just want to know if you chose from the paintings because both of them are so different from each other. And
I've answered that.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's give that a bit.
Okay.
Sushmita Sen inaugurated the show.
Yeah. Sushmita Sen inaugurated the show. It feels great. It was like John's dream fulfilled because John always felt like, painting Sushmita. And when she became Miss, or she was crowned Miss Universe, he uttered, model should be like Shush, tall, what's that? Elegant, beautiful and dignified. These were his words. The coffee table book also was John's dream. He always wanted to have a coffee table book, and I fulfilled his dream in 2014. That was again a very, very, very difficult task, searching for the best of paintings to put in the book, because it was, as I said earlier, it was searching from the transparencies, searching the best transparencies, like searching a needle in a haystack. It was that difficult, but we made it. And we released it in 2014 at India Art Festival. And it was Anupam Kher who did the honors. I actually do not want to add anything. The paintings say a lot, and each painting has a story to tell. So you can all have a wonderful time talking to the paintings, and they will tell you the story. Thank you.